Hi and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Nose and Scar Wax by Ben. This is a new product at our store, a new wax, and I definitely wanted to show you how easy it is to create wonderful wounds with this easy to use wax. So if you have been curious about the wax by Ben and how easy it is to use, please keep watching because I will show you step by step in the coming video. Before we will start to apply the Nose and Scar Wax by Ben to the skin, I will first put a thin layer of ProAiir on my skin. I like to use glue when using wax because glue helps the wax to stick to your skin better. I know that wax is a sticky substance that really wants to stick to your skin, but if you want to wear it to an evening out, or if you want to wear it for a longer period of time, I definitely recommend you to use some glue with your wax. So you just want to apply a thin layer of the ProAiir, and you need to wait for it to become transparent before you can stick anything to it. Now I have the Nose and Scar Wax by Ben and just a stainless steel spatula to scoop it out of the jar. And as you can see, it is a very soft wax, which makes it easy to work with, as this wax is a very sticky substance like all of the waxes are. We need something to help us to not let it stick to our fingers, our spatula, or any tools we are going to use on this makeup. And for this I have petroleum jelly, or in the Netherlands we call it Vaseline. It is a greasy product that will prevent the wax from sticking to any surface that has petroleum jelly. As it is a very soft wax, I don't really need to massage it to become flexible, but I do want to give it a basic shape. Evening out this wax can definitely be done with your fingers, so just take some time to even it out on the skin. Make sure you keep enough petroleum jelly on your fingers to let the wax work with you instead of against you. To give the wax a bit of a skin texture, I have a stipple sponge, and this is also covered in the petroleum jelly. I am happy with the basic layer of the wax on my skin, so it's time to go and create the wound, and for that we have the stainless steel spatula once again. So I just want to create a nice cut to this. I just went over it with the stipple sponge once again to get rid of any hard lines that are in the wax. Well, this is basically how to create a wound. The next step is to color it, and I have my Encore palettes to do this today. As you might be able to see, the wax is just a bit lighter than my own skin tone, or it isn't lighter as much as I have a bit more reds in my skin tone. So I'm going to add this pinkish color to my skin in a thin wash with the TitanicFX stipple brush, and hopefully that will be enough to get the wax into my skin tone. On to the blood palette, also by Encore, and as you can see I use them quite a lot. When I make wounds I like to build them up from light to dark colors, so I'm going to start out with the lightest color of red just in the entire wound, and then build it up until we get a lifelike wound. That was the lightest color of red. This is one shade darker, and I am going to put it on the inside of the wound as well. I've got this a bit more concentrated than the first layer I put on there, just to make this look more like blood. This color is called Venial Blood. And I even have a little bit of black for the deepest parts of this wound. Always want to be careful with this. And then it is time for blood. One of my favorite bloods, of course, is Aged Blood by Mold Life, and I just put it in this little cup so I can apply it to the wound with a brush, as it isn't that big of a wound. I think it would be easier with a brush. Now I've got a baby wipe and I'm just gonna mop up a bit of the blood that I put on that edge. I do want that wound to look nice and fresh. I have a little spray of water and I will just get a bit extra water in that baby wipe to be able to get a bit more of that bloody edge cleaned up on my wound. So I just put a little bit more blood on there because I feel like I could have more blood stains when I would have a wound on my forehead like this one. And now I'm going to go back with the baby wipe and just clean it up again. So I had to explain what I just did. I put a bit of blood on my fingers and pressed it softly, of course, because this is wax, on the wound. And that is to create stains that your fingers would leave when you grab a real wound, because if you cut yourself, you tend to hold it no matter where you cut yourself to stop the bleeding, and it leaves very particular stains on the skin, and they kind of look like this for, well, your fingers being over that wound. I kind of like how it looks at this moment, maybe just a little mopping up of that last bit. And that is me being happy with my wound made with the Nose and Scar Wax by ProAiir. For the blood in this wound, you can definitely add more blood. If you want to, you can have it running down your face. You can do it like I did. You can have less blood, so just put some blood in the wound and be done with it. But that is a personal preference and what you think is beautiful or pretty or looks good with fake wounds. I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something about the Nose and Scar Wax by ProAiir. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel in the link below to stay tuned on all the videos we upload to this YouTube channel. For now, I wish you a wonderful day, and of course I hope to see you back next time. Bye bye!